any big figure. Christ the Redeemer, me. I would probably say there's probably nothing I would not do. I would stop time in the middle of London and just move everyone around. Fine.
Shabaz, you are an insane guest.
So today, guys, we have got the one and only Shabaz Ali, the hilarious comedian and TikTok star, and he has no idea that he has just won the EuroMillions jackpot, and I'm gonna tell him. Oh, there he is. Hello, darling.
How are you? All right, I'm good. How are you?
Mwah. You look gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
I was doing that 90s look.
No, it looks good.
I don't double denim though. I'm always scared.
You're scared of a double denim? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Well, speaking of things not to be scared about, are you ready for our little chat we're gonna have?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna have to chat about money.
Okay.
Chat about money. Do you like money? Right?
That is cool.
Right?
That is gorgeous. Yeah,
Right?
I love
Colours and vibes.
it. Yeah, you're matching as well. I like it.
Thank you. I like to do what I do. Well, Shabaz, I've got some fab news for you, okay? My darling, you have just won the EuroMillions jackpot. Welcome to Richmond! Hello, Shabaz.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, well, I've just won 200 million, so I'm very happy.
You're elated.
Yeah.
Welcome to Rich Beyond My Wildest Dreams.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. I feel like this is going to be a very fun episode.
Yeah.
Because, well, in this world, you have just won a huge jackpot on EuroMillions from the National Lottery, around 200 million. Okay, but obviously your content online and what you're known for is poking a little bit of fun at some extremely rich people.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be quite fun for us. I'm gonna give our audience a little bit of a breakdown of who Shabaz is. Okay. Listen to my bio for you.
Go on.
Shabaz is a chemistry teacher by day and a TikTok star by night, who grew to fame by ridiculing the lives of the super rich and wealthy on TikTok. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
And you're currently on tour and you're smashing it.
Yeah, now I'm doing it on tour instead of just in bed.
Now you're making fun of people IRL.
On the stage.
Yes. So today's going to be maybe a little bit difficult for you because you're used to poking fun, but also maybe it's going to be easy for you because you've seen a lot of craziness online.
Yeah, no, this is going to be hard,
it's going to be hard,
I was
don't
trying
worry.
to justify it, but
No.
let's be honest, right? If I got this much money, I ain't using it wisely.
Exactly.
Right? Let's be honest.
That's the attitude I want today. I
Yeah.
want you to be big. I want you to be
fine.
bombastic.
Yeah, fine.
Be ludicrous.
Yeah.
Okay? Be like...
All the ice cubes.
all the ice cubes in the world. All of them.
Fine.
Okay. Now, before we get started, I think we should pop some jumpers.
Yeah,
Right?
go on. Oh, gosh.
yeah, I know.
Check you out.
One sec. Bingo! The money's not real and neither is our champagne. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, let's toast to the rich life.
Yeah.
Cheers to you. Chicken dinner. But I want to introduce you to a couple of bits in the show. The first bit I want to introduce you to is my golden buzzer.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that.
Don't say that about my buzzer.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
My golden buzzer here is only pressed when I hear an original idea. Okay? So something that's going to blow my mind, something I've not heard before, creative, unique, the wildest and wackiest thing you can think of to spend your money on.
Right.
I'll press my buzzer. And then secondly, I want to introduce you to our production team. Give yourselves a round of applause. I love my production team because they do the best job here, which is finding out how much stuff costs for me. Because, I mean, I don't know how much a private island costs.
Yeah.
They will figure out how much it is, just so we know, ballpark, Let's go straight into it. I want to know what you would do in your first 5 minutes, okay? Now, I like to do this exercise with all my guests, so close your eyes. Mm-hmm. Close your eyes. Envision this.
Right.
Okay. You've just received a notification on the National Lottery app.
Ding.
Oh my God, I always do a bing. Oh my God.
I need to see it, that's why.
No.
Ding.
Okay, we're meant to be. Telling you you've just won the EuroMillions jackpot.
Okay.
Open your eyes. What are you doing in the first 5 minutes?
That sounds so fake and dramatic, but I think, to be fair, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I think the first thing you do is go, what?
I feel like I'd be like, is this... I'd open the app.
And then
first,
close it.
And then open it again, refresh it, yeah.
Yeah, turn my phone off and turn it on again. Yeah. I'd have to, and then go on because obviously this is a phone, so I need a laptop. I'm a millennial, you got to get the laptop out.
Yeah.
Check it on the laptop to see if it's real.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I would do though? I've always said I wouldn't tell a single soul.
At all.
Until I would reveal it in the most fun way. I'm not telling. I'm sorry. I ain't going downstairs screaming, I've won, millions.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I will show you I've won millions.
You'll see.
Yeah, you'll see
I've
it.
won millions.
Yeah.
So you're not even texting, parents, a friend,
wouldn't it
me?
be so fun to say, like, to just rock up, say to my parents, oh, I won a branded trip to this really big fat mansion.
Yeah.
We go there and then be like, it's yours.
Would you tell them so you wouldn't tell them you've won the EuroMillions?
My parents are a bit thick. They probably wouldn't, but I'm kidding. But I'd just be like, this is how much money I make on social media.
Fairs.
My mum would be like, what? You make like 200 million on social media? Absolutely, I do.
She'd be like, you work hard,
I work hard,
You work hard. You're a hard worker,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay, fine. So, first 5 minutes, we're not telling anyone.
No, I'm not telling anyone.
We're double checking, triple checking,
Yeah.
making sure it's
Freaking
real.
out.
Freaking out.
Yeah. Screaming in a pillow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All the freak outs you have to do.
Yeah.
And then in the next 6 months now, I want to know, what are we doing, okay? Because at this point, the money's settled in.
I've already bought everything I need, yeah.
Walk me through the list.
So I have bought a bunch of houses, a bunch of cars, efficient
In the
cars.
first 6 months?
Absolutely, I've already bought. I bought a street. I've just gone to my favourite street and gone, move out. This is mine. There's a couple of places in like there's a really nice area like back in where I live.
Yeah.
That is like the elite. It's like land, house, land, house, land. So I'm gonna go and say, move out, move out, move out. I want it all. Demolished, new houses put up. No, I would. I think at this point I've already done all that. I've done all the boring stuff. Like all the boring stuff you people tend to do with money when it first comes. And at this point now, 6 months, I don't.
Do you think you'll feel like you're rich? Or will you still feel like
I don't know. It's really hard, isn't it? It's really hard because I would love to believe that I'd be really humble. But
Nice
reality
thought.
might be different.
Yeah.
Because it's so nice when you have like £100 in your account, right? You can be humble.
Yeah.
Or £1.69 one day before payday.
Yeah.
Humble, right?
Yeah.
But then with 200 million...
Would you tell your followers? Would they see? And what would they see?
I wouldn't tell them.
At all?
No. Because I think people tend to... This is a really awkward conversation because I think people would tend to think that expect you to do stuff with it. Like, you should be doing this with the money, but as if they own
like
it's
pocket
theirs.
watching.
Yeah, like as if it's theirs. Like, because and not just followers, but just in general population. I think people would be like, you should be doing this with the money now. I think the thing is, I don't think I'd announce it publicly because that's my whole thing is how you show off about it. So I wouldn't be out there on social media going, look what I have.
Right.
I would just do it.
You
I don't
just
need to tell the
enjoy it
world.
for
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely. I don't need to tell everyone what I'm doing. I'm doing it.
Okay, so in the first 6 months, you've done all the quote unquote boring stuff. You've bought your street, I'm guessing. Where is this street?
No, I'm not buying my street.
Well,
no,
not
mine's
your
nitty
street.
as hell, yeah. God, all that row of terrace houses, absolutely not, yeah. Nitty as anything. I'm not buying that street, honestly. I mean, I'd buy the street just to keep my neighbours out because I can't stand any of them. But aside from that, I'd be like,
Not your
our
street.
an area. I would buy like a really I'd go to like a prestigious postcode.
What's the postcode you were talking about? The one in...
Oh, Blackburn. It's
Yeah.
Brockhall Village. So it's like a village where all the footballers
Okay.
live and stuff. So yeah. But that's nice. But there's loads of other places up north. I wouldn't move to down south. Absolutely
You
not.
wouldn't?
Not a chance.
Why?
Nitty. No, down south because I feel like up north with the money,
Yeah.
I could have a castle with 200 acres of land, right? And what am I getting? A little square in London. I'll get a kitchen tile in London for the same price. I might buy like a building here.
A building.
Yeah. I want one. I want the Shard.
How much is the Shard?
The Shard cost approximately £1.5 billion to build.
I'll give him a tenner.
Yeah. We'll haggle down.
Take it or leave
Yeah.
it. No, I would probably like buy like a nice
A building.
because I do love city views.
Yeah.
But I also really love country view. I think when you wake up and you want a cup of tea,
Same.
you want that countryside view.
Same.
No one wants to wake up and see New York skyline or London skyline, nitty grey area. You know what I mean? Buildings everywhere, buildings that look like this. You know what I mean? So I'm all right. I'd rather look at and see cow poo. and a fox. Although you can see that in
You
London.
can see loads of them here.
Yeah.
Okay, cow poo and a fox, lovely. Would you buy a castle? I heard you mention a castle.
I would have my house made from ground up.
on like a estate, like a farm
massive,
type
yeah.
vibe.
I'd have to have a big. I've got this really bad thing about like you've seen when I like stay at places. I put like. I lock everything, put chairs in front of the doors and like alarms under the doors and all that. So I would have to have this big fat giant gate around the property with cameras and everything. I'd have a panic room and all that. Got to have all of that. But the best thing I'd want a house on a cliff top, right? But like a bit of tech, like, you know when you think of like films and you see tech billionaires where they've got like the underground bunkers and all that and the plane goes into the mountain and all that.
That kind of vibe.
I'd want to be on a cliff top, look out, see the sea.
How much would that be in terms of real estate? What for
185 million. I've already seen it. I know the one I want.
Done.
I already saw a tour of it as well, and I saw the panic room as well. They didn't film the panic room because obviously it's a bit secret.
Yeah.
But it had a skyline view of LA in the distance because obviously nitty. So LA in the distance, you could just see the little buildings.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Big balcony. The screen came out of the pool.
Oh.
Yeah. All of that, 3, 4, or 5 floors, spiral staircase. Yeah, I know. The car thing, you know, the revolving car thing.
Yeah.
Where like your car it's like a vending machine for a car.
Oh, and you pick the car
you pick
want.
your car and the car does like a vending machine type situation.
That's insane. That's insane.
I want that. So that's what's happening in 6 months. I've just knocked down Blackburn and built that. And you talk about I want it on the coast. Well, Blackburn's got a giant crater in the middle though. It's become the coast. Because the nearest coast to us is Blackpool. Absolutely not, right? Not a chance.
Fair. So in the middle of
Blackburn, there's just a crater and there's just waterfall now, and I'm living on top of it. Hovering slightly over it.
Hovering above.
Yeah.
Okay. How about some bucket list purchases? Because these are like lifelong fantasies or dreams that you've had that you would want to do. What bucket list purchases? Have you ever thought about doing something weird?
I think we need to have a thing that we can stop time. Time stopping is good
where
because
everyone just like freezes and you can do stuff.
So fun.
And then
move stuff around and then just be like, I didn't do it. But I feel like time stopping is always related to like money. So because most people would like stop time and then go and like do something for money. I've already got it, so I'm alright.
Exactly.
I'm gonna stop time for fun.
Yeah, you always hear people say, "Oh, stop time," and then go rob a bank. No, we don't need to do that.
Absolutely not. I've got it. I would stop time in the middle of London and just move everyone around, just to take it like on the underground. Just move people around, like rearrange couples and be like, "Oh, you two look good together." How about you two? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like move these people out of the way and everyone just one person up there, one person down here, just move them all around and then just see the chaos of like boom.
Everybody's like, how did I get here?
Yeah. It'd be fun. I think it'd be quite fun.
Quite entertaining.
I think what I would do realistically was I'd build like a massive production company and then just have remake all movies of just where I'm the star.
Oh, that's good.
So like Harry Potter, Shabaz, Ali and the Philosopher's Stone. And I would rewrite history as well in the sense that people have to, and you're not allowed to. I'm becoming a dictator, honestly, it's bad, right? I'm telling you, I would say like, history would be written so like not Gone with the Wind, it'd be like Gone with Shabaz.
Right.
You know what I mean? Classic movies like Citizen Kane, it'd be Citizen Shabaz.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like really, really old school, you know, like all those movies everyone watches and like, oh my God, this is amazing that I've never watched. But like, it'd just be me the star.
You'd be the centre of it all.
Yeah. They'd have to rewrite it where I'm the central figure of all these big movies, yeah. And then I'd get like, Hollywood, do you know what it says Hollywood? It just says Shabaz Ali. Knocked down Shabaz Ali. All the stars would say my name on them. Every star. You'd walk down Hollywood Walk of Fame, Shabaz. Oh, okay. Shabaz's Walk of Fame.
I'm not going to lie. I've never heard that before in my life.
I'm telling you, it's happening.
I have to give you the golden buzzer on that because...
That was brilliant.
I hate how delayed it is. So in my head, just like, I've never heard that. So we're getting rid of the Hollywood sign. We're putting Shabaz Ali.
Yeah. Hollywood is just, films in general are just changing to just me.
Just you.
When you put on like a movie that you like, what's your favourite film?
Pretty Woman.
Right, so I'm both characters. I'm Julie Roberts Right? I knew you were going to say Brit. I am Julie Roberts, but I'm also, what's the guy called?
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Richard. That's the one.
Richard Gere. I'm Richard Gere and Julie Roberts.
Yeah. Noted.
And all the back characters are me as well.
I feel like that
this
turns
point-
quickly into a horror movie.
Yeah,
like.
yeah. It's just me and me.
You and you.
Yeah. It's like called Pretty Woman. It's called Pretty Shabaz. But yeah, no, I would do that.
Yeah.
Rewriting history. Also, I'd have my face on Mount Rushmore.
That's a good one. All your profiles, but
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Mount
yeah.
Rushmore.
I'll get rid of them.
That's a good one.
I get rid of them and I put my own.
I just feel like you're taking over America.
Yeah. I'm just resetting them.
resetting.
I'm resetting a lot of things in the world. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
Like the Eiffel Tower, gotta go.
It's just going to be a statue of you.
Yeah.
Gotta go. It's hilarious for the Eiffel
Statue of
Tower.
Liberty, me. any big figure, Christ the Redeemer, me.
Me?
all figures where there's like a monument. Pyramids of Giza, right? Me on top of them, right? The pyramids are gonna go. It's just me there. I'm telling you, I'll be a dictator with
You
this
as
money.
Christ the
innit?
Redeemer is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Is that all I've done in 6 months? In 6 months, I've changed history,
You've changed
the
history.
world,
You're
got
doing
rid of all the
things.
monuments. Yeah.
I know that you used to work at a super nightclub.
Yeah.
Would you create your own super nightclub?
Super nightclub island.
Super nightclub island?
Yeah, so it was 24/7 partying,
Oh.
non-stopping, and the staff have to work 24/7. They get paid bags.
Yeah,
though, you
they
know
get
what I mean?
paid good.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
on rotation.
They're on rotation. Yeah.
It's like a team. of
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you just 24-hour partying. You dip there anytime you want.
Nice.
You can party. So it's like, oh, do you know what? It's 4:00 in the morning. I really feel like going on a night out. Right, we'll go to Shabaz Island.
Nice. To be honest, I feel like I would come to your super nightclub, but just as a day partier.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know,
like
you could do
night
it. No,
partying.
that's fine. That's why it's
You know what I
created for
mean?
everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody's welcome. Some
I
people
like
like 5 a.m. partying.
Yeah.
Some people like brunch partying.
I'm
you know
a
what I
brunch
mean?
partier.
Absolutely. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Anytime you want, there's a party.
And a good demographic of ages.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
get like your 50-year-olds in early.
What we would do is we'd have like separate areas because obviously I want like women's only area. You know what I
Nice,
mean?
yeah.
You want to
The
do
girls
just
just wanna
chill.
have,
Girls just want to do
yeah.
girl stuff.
Girls night
then
out.
you've got like older people that they
Nice.
can because sometimes you might want to just hang around with like
Listen,
you know
pensioners
Ruth and
deserve to have a
Edith
nightclub.
innit?
Yeah,
Exactly with the
Edith.
little Zimmer frame and stuff. You know what I mean? You got they're allowed.
Edith on the shots.
And then you've got like, so all sorts of stuff,
Yeah.
also different areas. I've got a fat island, right? I can do what I want with it. There's
Do
plenty
what
of
you
different areas and stuff.
Okay, this is good.
Yeah, and also food. I'd have foods from all around the world, so you can eat all you can eat, whatever you want.
Ooh, like different cuisines. Would you have any from like famous chefs, like you just live
Yeah, I'd
in
have
there?
them. Yeah, they'd have to live there.
Just
yeah.
make
all
you
of them.
food. All of them.
All of the
All
best
of
from
them.
all of the countries.
Every
yeah,
okay, all of the
Yeah.
top chefs.
Yeah.
One from each country.
No one from the UK because dead. But we're all right with fish and chips. It's fine.
Hey, come on,
No, I'm
Gordon
kidding. There's a
Ramsay.
yeah.
Beef Wellington, he's known for that.
Yeah. Well, there might be people that want beef Wellington. We have to cater for everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Edith would love a
That's
beef
true.
Wellington.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So let's. But yeah, Party Island.
Okay, so we've got our super nightclub island,
Yeah.
big party island,
Mm-hmm.
24 hours. Now I want to know, with all this money, if you're going to give back potentially to Blackburn, because I know you're from.
Absolutely.
Listen, Blackburn is lovely.
Yeah.
But maybe it could do with some nips and tucks.
It could be turned inside out.
Turn into like polished.
Polished.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So
dipped in bleach.
Okay.
And then pulled out again. Most possibly. Just a little dip.
Just a tiny
Maybe
one.
dry clean it
Exactly.
a little bit.
Like
and
a
then,
quick one. What ideas do you have for Blackburn?
I would, in all seriousness, I think I would remodel, I think the streets need cleaning, the potholes need filling, firstly, because my God. The bins, maybe an island for people that need rehabilitating. Okay. And when I say rehabilitating, I mean people that litter. I need to learn to respect society. I need to just respect the place that they live in. So they go to an island where they have nothing, they learn to respect, and then they come back rehabilitated.
Right.
So when they come back to clean Blackburn, they think I'm going to keep it clean.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
That's
they don't throw
nice.
their rubbish out in the floor.
No.
Or throw rice in the alleyway, because that's a weird thing that people do.
Throwing rice in
Yeah,
there.
rice and
Fine.
or leftover
Not fine.
chapati in the alleyway.
Okay.
It's nitty. So I'd clean it all up. I'd build a few community-based stuff because I think that might be fun to keep people doing stuff because it's
Yeah.
very boring. I'd obviously erect a massive monument of me.
In the centre.
Yeah. Shabaz the Redeemer in the centre, right bang in the
Right
centre.
in the middle. I love what you're doing for the city of
Yeah,
Blackburn.
yeah.
It's a city, right? Not town.
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 Of
It will
Blackburn.
be a city
Town?
by the time I'm done with it.
Oh, right. Look at you. You got big plans for
Yeah,
it. I want to know travel itinerary because you like a good holiday, a
I
good
do,
holibob.
yeah.
What's your travel itinerary looking like?
I would obviously have my teleportation device so I can do
course.
what I want, and I
Go
don't have
wherever you
to.
want.
Don't have to take luggage.
No.
None of that. Go there and buy it.
Nice.
Or no, go there and then have the shop already there,
Already there.
already built there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like pop-up shop for me. Pop-up store, like pop-up
Pop-up shop
Burberry.
just for you.
Do like Burberry, so pop-up Burberry.
Nice.
Yeah, they just have to be there when I get there.
Yeah.
And I looked through, I like this, that's what I'll take, and then that's it, we're done.
That's what you wear.
Easy, innit?
Nice. Simple.
I'd have an island.
An island.
It's got to be somewhere like, do you know what, actually?
Yeah.
Most people will not say this, get the golden buzzer ready, right? Again,
Right.
reason why is, are you done with it?
We're done.
Now,
No, I'm
get another
joking.
one.
Changing the rules of the show. Bloody dictator.
I would say, you know how most people do like hot tropical stuff?
Yeah.
What about like Antarctica? Like, let's sort it out. Right, let's give it a bit of a,
Yeah.
Dip it in bleach.
bleach.
I think Antarctica would be insane, like to have like a full ski place.
Do you like the cold?
I do like the cold, yeah. So like a cabin. Imagine a giant cabin in the woods type situation, but not in the woods on ice.
Yeah.
And then there's like log fires and all of that, hot
Romantic.
chocolate. So you
Yeah.
can go and do your summer stuff on Party Island.
Nice.
But then you can come and do like Christmas all year round
In Antarctica.
in Antarctica. I bought Antarctica as well.
You've bought Antarctica.
Cleaned it up, joined the ice back together because there's, because it's obviously
It's kind of, yeah.
Maybe frozen it back
Yeah.
up. The scientists have frozen it back up for us.
Yeah.
I know Antarctica. Yeah.
I
Wouldn't you love to? Imagine Christmas all year round. You're in March, right? And you're like, do you know what? I'm bored. I want Christmas. Shabaz,
Can I
Christmas
go down
Island.
to-
Christmas Island.
Yeah, Christmas Island is what it's
Yeah.
calling it. Okay.
And Mariah Carey just sings 365 days a year. She's just in that bar singing 365 days a year. All you do is when you land, you just hear dun, dun, yeah, that's it, literally. Yeah, I would love to do a cold holiday. I know it sounds really insane, but like a cold one, like like snuggled up, it would be quite cool.
I feel like you've got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just I don't know how habitable Antarctica is. Do people live on
Well,
Antarctica?
we'll make it
We'll
habitable.
make it habitable.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's just really cold, but we'll make it a bit like slightly warmer, not too cold, not too hot.
nice little, just right.
Just right.
Nice little cabin out there.
Yeah, massive cabin.
Do you ski?
Yeah, love doing it. So
Okay.
I would do that. Ice skating. We'll freeze up. Loads of it's frozen, so we just do some ice skating and stuff. It's really cold, so this area we get rid of the ice and we like turn it into like a nice ice rink.
Yeah, smooth it out a bit.
Yeah, smooth it out.
Get the
You've got all
skates
of
on.
that, yeah. And I think it'd be nice because you just know that whenever you need Christmas, Shabaz, Christmas Island.
We're there. with
It's
you.
just there, isn't it?
in a cabin. Fires
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, massive. Whatever you want, the little cabins. It's like Maldives, but in Antarctica.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You know, they have it
I
on the
can
water
see
and
it
stuff,
now.
but on the
Yeah.
ice and stuff. A little cabins. You got your own log fires. You got your own. I think it's brilliant.
Oh, that's
Winning.
good. That's really
Because
good.
nobody's thought of that.
No.
Have they? That's what I mean. Like, everyone's all like, oh, let's go to the Maldives and let's go get an island and turn it into something. No, what about Antarctica?
I feel like I've not heard that idea before.
Okay.
Where?
Oh, no, you're not.
No, we're gonna.
Oh.
We're getting a double
we're getting
golden buzzer. That is our first double golden buzzer.
Hey.
Congratulations! Give me a round of
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can visualize
can't you
it.
just say-
I can.
I'm telling you, I've been saying that since day one. And anyone steals my idea, I want the
Trademark,
rights,
copyright,
Yeah,
yeah.
I want the rights for it. Don't even be doing it.
Don't be doing that.
They've
no.
probably already got it. I bet that's where billionaires go.
Oh, that's where that's
Think-
all the rich people are.
I've
in
got the money, and I said I wasn't
Antarctica.
going to tell anyone.
They're all there.
They've already got it.
They're all there.
How much is Antarctica to buy? Just FYI.
Hypothetically, if you were to buy it, it's the most expensive thing anyone's tried to buy ever on
Okay.
this series. So it would cost
you.
1 quadrillion, which is about 1,000 trillion pounds.
Fine.
Because of all the resources.
Oh,
all the
that's pocket
lands.
money.
I love it.
Fine,
That's
done.
pocket money. That's fine.
Shabaz, you are an
Yeah.
insane guest. That is the most. I've never heard what a quadrillion is. I don't even know
Brilliant.
what.
Is that 4? Yeah, the quad. 4.
What quad?
But I don't have. I can't. I say 4, but then there's 4, and then a million of the zeros at the end of it.
Oh wow!
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
Antarctica, baby, here we come.
Yeah.
Oh
We're gonna rename it Shantarctica. Obviously. Yeah. Just put in front of anything.
Antarctica. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I am obsessed with that.
Yeah.
All right, Shabaz, at this point, I'm actually going to do something different.
Ooh.
We're going to play a game, okay? Because your content, like I said, is so funny. And some of the things that you have reviewed and spoken about, I'm like, surely they don't exist. But they do.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through some of them. And then I'm going to see now with your newfound, money, whether you would do these and then you can explain a little bit about them as well.
Fine, yeah.
Okay. So the first one we've got on the list is a cat pantry with luxury goods.
I don't like my cat as it is. I don't think I'm giving her a cat pantry with luxury goods. Maybe. I think so. Because I feel like, okay, fine. If I'm rich, then she is as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
Fine,
Give her
she
a
can
cat
have one.
pantry
Okay.
and stuff, yeah.
Next, we've got a designer handbag Christmas tree. What is that?
So it's a Christmas tree
Made?
with it's a Christmas tree, but instead of ornaments, those tacky ornaments, it's got expensive luxury handbags on it.
Shut up.
There's a woman that did that on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah. Absolutely not.
How about a wall of Stanley cups?
Absolutely not. Hate them.
I can't
Chuck them
stand the
in the
Stanley
bin.
cup
Yeah.
obsession.
I'd say burn them, but they don't burn, do they?
No,
so
they don't.
It's the thing. I would say absolutely
No.
not.
Would you get into fridge-scaping? Now I love.
No, because I think it's such an odd thing to do. So fridge-scaping is the art of decorating the inside of your fridge to fit a theme.
Okay, so you're not into fridge-scaping. I respect that.
No.
How about the Balenciaga sellotape bracelet that costs
My
£4,000?
It's just sellotape. So it's just a roll of tape. It's just a roll of tape. I don't know what else to say. It's a roll of tape that costs more than a normal roll of tape when it is a roll of tape. It's a roll of tape and another roll of tape, right? And they've got this one's more expensive. It's the same tape as the poor one. It does the same job. When you have something expensive, it does. For most things, when they're expensive, you get more from it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sellotape, making it $3,000 versus 39p, they do the same thing. You haven't got extra special glue, you know what I mean? Oh, it winds me up. I'm going to have an aneurysm. I'm telling you, absolutely not. Is the answer to your question.
No to the sellotape.
No.
An at-home gourmet water bar.
Gourmet water. Oh, you're winding me up. Right, gourmet water doesn't exist because water's... I hate water anyway, right? I can't stand it. Can't drink. When people are like, oh my God, can I have some water? No, I go out with my friends, right, to a restaurant and they go, I order like the most elaborate mocktail situation with like bubbles and fireworks and whatever.
Yeah.
Can I just have water? You've come to a restaurant to get water. Could have just drank that at home.
Okay, so no to the gourmet.
Because gourmet water is ridiculous because water's just water.
Well, thank you so much. That was our game. Give Shabaz a round of applause.
Thank you.
Shabaz, you've been fantastic to speak to.
Thank you for having me.
I'm obsessed with you. We have been, the team have been collating all the things that you've been saying through the episode, and I'm going to run through them now because this is what you would spend your EuroMillions
so fun.
jackpot on. Okay, let's run through it. So we started at the top, first 5 minutes. You said you're not telling anyone, okay? You're not telling anyone, but you are going to have a little bit of a freak out.
Yeah.
A small one. And you're going to double check that, this is the real deal on the app. And then you're going to save your big reveal to everyone for later.
Yeah.
You're going to save for later. 6 months in, you said you'll have bought a street up north, a fancy street, kicked everyone out. The Shard, we're gonna buy the
Yeah,
Shard.
we are.
We're gonna haggle it a little bit because I feel like they're being extra.
Absolutely,
Get a grip.
yeah.
Then we're gonna get a house in the countryside with a panic room, with the security system, the gate,
Yes.
all of that.
Yeah.
We also have our mansion on the cliffside.
Yeah.
Got to. We've got Blackburn Waterfall, so we're just in the centre of Blackburn.
I will say, because I want to clean up Blackburn, maybe the town next to it.
Right.
Gotta go. Darwin, gotta go.
The whole of Darwin off.
Gotta go. Accrington, gotta go. I think just join them all up together. Gotta go. That, and then Blackburn itself is the creator that, you know what I mean? There's
Okay.
waterfall. Outside the border of Blackburn is just one waterfall. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I love it.
You are a menace. Okay, fine. We'll add that onto the list. Then bucket list purchases. We've got our time machine / time stop / teleportation anywhere. We've got a good one here. The production company.
Yeah.
Where you are going to redo classic big films starring you. Just you. So you and Pretty Woman as both characters. We've got Mount Rushmore. We're going to put your actual face on Mount
We're going to get
Rushmore.
rid of them, though.
We're going to get rid of those guys. No. Going to get rid of those guys. We're going to have 4 different profiles of you on Mount Rushmore.
Oh, God, yeah.
We've also got you as famous landmarks. So
Like
Christ
the
the
Eiffel
Redeemer,
Tower,
the Eiffel Tower,
Gotta go. Yeah.
Leaning Tower of Pizza. We're just putting you on there. Then for Blackburn to fix it, we're fixing all the potholes, getting fixed. Sending some people away to rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Just, to learn not to litter and stuff. Polishing it up, making it look new. We're also going to have a statue of you in the middle of Blackburn. Then we're moving on to travel now. We are going to have pop-up clothes stores wherever you travel to so that your clothing is ready. We are also buying Antarctica.
Yes. Yeah, that is a big one.
That's a big one.
That's a big purchase.
We're getting giant cabins in Antarctica. Kind of like the Maldives.
Maldives style, where you've got your own little area,
But in the cold. And it's Christmas all year round. And we've got Mariah singing, "It's time."
365 days a year.
300.
She can't sing any other song except
no
that
other
one.
songs. That's it. Christmas only. And we're naming it Shantarctica.
Yeah.
That's on there. I think that's everything that's on my list.
There you go.
You've been a fantastic guest, Shabaz. Give yourself a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause.
I'm going to go home with eating this, aren't I?
Honestly, it's just going to be
I'm
every...
going to put some in my pocket. Hold on.
No.
I am porn again.
So, guys, remember, you can get that EuroMillions feeling every Friday with another episode of Rich Beyond My Wildest Dreams. Please subscribe on all podcasting apps and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Goodbye.